Ladies and gentlemen of Bachelor Nation, we have breaking news to report to all of you today. Hello, it's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. It's the week of weddings and engagements, apparently. Joe and Serena drop a surprise wedding video. That's right, they just dropped this track like it's a new Taylor Swift song right on us. We're going to play the full video of their nuptials. They dropped this only minutes ago. We were live on the Patreon, patreon.com/Dave Neal, when the announcement came out. If you want behind-the-scenes content in my live reaction on camera to the news of the day that Joe and Serena are officially married, you can go check it out over there, patreon.com/Dave Neal. All right, so without further ado, they posted the full video on their YouTube. We haven't even watched it yet. Let's have a watch.
Joseph and Serena, right? Okay.
She goes, Joseph, and it's Serena? Okay. I didn't watch your season. I watched Love Island. Okay.
You don't need to look at me, just look at God. Okay, good.
Practice.
We are gathered here today to witness the exchanging of vows of Serena and Joseph. If there's anyone present today who knows of any reason why this couple should not be married,
Kendall, I object.
Vietnam or Pharaoh hold their peace. Do you, Joseph, solemnly declare you take Serena to your spouse?
I guess.
Of course I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and keep her for as long as you both shall live?
Always.
Very good. Do you, Serena, solemnly declare you take Joseph to your spouse?
I do.
Do
She
you
does.
promise to love, honor, cherish, and keep him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Very good. In as much as you have consented to be united in the bonds of matrimony, and you have exchanged your wedding vows before those present today, therefore, by the powers vested in me by the state of New York, I pronounce you married. Now you may take off your mask.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can officially announce Joe and Serena, that's her name, right, are married. She said yes. Oh, that's cute. There they are, folks. Some Canon and D in the background.
Your certificate, okay? Have a wonderful day.
I'm not one to analyze outfits, but she's got a nice pleather pants on with what might be, what do you call those shoes there? Doc Martens? I feel like Doc Martens are what the guys wore when they didn't hit puberty yet, right? We were so worried about our height in like 8th grade. We were like just, like, oh, Doc Martens, they get you an extra inch? All right. So there they are. Very nice. Look, I'm not here. There it is. I'm not here in any way to knock them for their wedding. It's interesting. I just got married last past Saturday. I took a little bit longer. My relationship's been 8 years long. And they've been together for about a year now, right? So anyway, they posted this on their YouTube channel, which, by the way, is a great sort of way to launch their YouTube channel. I know they've been posting some other vlog videos. Chicken parm with Sundays with Joe. Chicken parm with Sundays with Joe. Is that a typo? The cops. Okay, so they have different videos there. Best Italian sausage. Yeah, lean into your Chicago lifestyle. Absolutely, go for it. So there they are. They both posted this also on their Instagram stories. Just married, we're still having a wedding this September, but who doesn't want to get married twice? So, of course, she's Canadian, and, it could possibly be a green card thing, I have no idea what the, not to say their marriage isn't, not to say their marriage is green card, but, if they're planning a marriage next year, but they're like, all right, we're getting married, we just need to do the whole thing, but for tax purposes, we need to sign the papers here. Maybe that's what it is. Now, others might think that it's odd that they've got... that they're gonna, burn the chance to have those nuptials done in a setting that might not be as professional looking as, the actual wedding. Again, I don't think that's a big deal, but, some people, the PR aspect that people have, it's like, well, you only got one shot to make a good impression, so get married, but don't share the actual footage until, like, the real deal. I don't know. Everyone's different. They got their own thing going on. My wedding, if anyone wants to watch it, is available in entirety on Patreon. Again, it's not a 90-second video. Ours was a little longer, but mine, we had, similar deal as Joe and Serena, but Tasha wore white. Wear whatever color you want. Tasha wore white. There we are.
It's a test.
Okay, so like, let's see. Do we have the part where we kissed? That's what everyone cares about, right? The old smooch. See if we can find the smooch there. Anyway, no one cares. Do you care? Anyway, that's on Patreon. Patreon.com/Dave Neal. Okie dokie. So the comments from people. Let's get to them. Joe said full YouTube video there. Posted on his Instagram story. He said hard launch. And of course, the comments. Did they choose not to? Okay, they did. You know, Instagram's got this new thing where you can link up so you both share the post, which is nice because that way it's not like, who's going to post it, you or me? Pilot Rachel, oh my goodness, congrats. She says, oh my goodness. When anyone says, oh my goodness, we play the oh my goodness button. Susie says, oh my gosh, there it is. And then Tia says, a whole ass husband and wifey. Raven says, what? OMG. Everyone else is surprised. It looks like nobody knew. Nick says, what? We were going to try to get you to do it on our podcast, says Nick. But they probably would have chosen Caitlin's anyway. All right, never too early for a burn. You can put on your sunblock. Blake's there. Wow, congrats, guys. Victoria Fuller, congrats for you too. She says, wow, a relationship that made it out of Bachelor in Paradise. They said it couldn't be done. But here it is. Everyone, all the blue check marks, the cool kids in the class. Jesse Palmer, congrats you two. For the record, I'm all about getting married twice, he says. Of course, you know Jesse Palmer. I think he's been married more than, well, in his current relationship, he did like a sort of like under the cover wedding and then the actual like, ceremonial wedding there. Jody in the comment section says, I am Canadian. It was a shit show trying to cross into the U.S. because we thought I was trying to live in the U.S. even though I wasn't. It's like, you imagine being Canadian and be like, you think I want to live in the U.S.? I got health insurance. I blow out a knee. I don't have to sell my kid's soul just to get a couple Band-Aids. Okay. There's never not a chance to make it political, folks. Healthcare is political only in the U.S. where we're all divided. So anyway, they got married. But what do we have here, folks, is a video I wasn't going to make, but now if we're going to talk about it, we have Dean and Kaylin getting proposed. That's right. She said yes. She said yes. And there they are. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so surprised. It's not like we've talked about it for a year. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so surprised. I bought the dang diamond ring for you. She's like, here's the ring. Throw it on my finger. She's like, just put it back on my finger. That's all you have to do. And he's like, well, I don't really believe in the institution. She's like, oh, you're going to make me, go into an institution if you don't propose already. My sorority is riding on this. Everyone's wondering, when's he going to do it? So anyway, they're at Kauai. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. At the Napali coast. And Kauai, maybe I'm butchering it. She's like, is that how many carats is that? She's looking at it like, is that the one? Of course, we know Dean lost the ring. We made that video on Monday. He at least lost the 4.5 carat diamond. So we'll have to see if he found it. Oh, she came down to his knees. Isn't that fun? So anyway, a lot of love out there in the community. We're happy to see it. We'll have any updates as they come. I think this is going to be it for updates, though. I don't know what else there is to say other than glad the officiant here got their names right. So you're telling me it's Grocery Store Joe? Is that the legal name? He's like, can you mention the tomato paste we make? She's like, and you make tomato paste? Yeah, what he should have done is put the tomato sauce right on the podium. That way, everyone who like rips off this video will actually just be like, get to see that, you know what I mean? Always be promoting, right? So anyway, we're happy for them. And let me know what you guys think. If you want to watch the live reaction to this, it was a fascinating one. Patreon.com/Dave Neal, where we also share our analytics, how the channel's doing, all the behind the scenes things. Not to mention, I'm going to share this with you guys right now, since we're live, since you guys are with me here. Oh, this is it. We've got a new podcast. It's launching on Tuesday. Bachelor Rush Hour with Dave Neal. That's right. You're going to get a podcast every single day that takes the audio from the YouTube channel. We rip it onto podcast form. I include a wrap-up, like 5 or 10 minute intro. So if you've already watched all my YouTube videos and you just want to watch the 5 or 10 or listen to the 5 or 10 minute intro, we've submitted it to Apple Podcasts, iTunes, which is iTunes, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and it's also on Pandora. So if you don't see it today, just give it a few days. It's going to show up. It's already been submitted on all those networks. It's completely free of charge anywhere you listen to podcasts. Bachelor Rush Hour with Dave Neal. We're going to have more about that later on, but I wanted to announce